Hey y'all, so I'm coming to you today with a face of the day. Disclaimer as always, some of these products are not cruelty free. If they are not cruelty free, of course, I will let you know that. I'm not intending to ever purchase those again, but I do have a lot and I need to use them up. So, go ahead and get started. Now, I decided to go a little springy today. I was just inspired, so the pigtails and, you know. So, the first thing that I did is I used the Tarte Clean Slate Flawless 12-Hour Brightening Primer. So that. And honestly, yeah, I definitely notice a subtle brightness, but I know this is not a review, but this is kind of my kind of impression of it so far. For me, it doesn't hold on my makeup very well. I used it yesterday before I went to the food pantry. 5 hours later, I get in the car, and I'm wearing Tarte blush, no less. And my Tarte blush is just splotched everywhere, and it's never done that before. So, for brightening purposes, yeah. And if it was in a kit, I'd be all over it, but I don't know. Anyway, so on top of that, for actual makeup priming purposes, I put the Primetime Bare Minerals Foundation Primer. Now, of course, Bare Minerals is not cruelty-free. This is my last bottle of Bare Minerals Primer, and then I will be completely cruelty-free in my facial primers. Then I use the e.l.f. Eyelid Primer, the $1 one. You guys are real familiar with that one. For under-eye concealer, I use the Bare Minerals Stroke of Light in Luminous 2, and I've got a shadow. Goodness. When I get done with this, I will look into other illuminating primers. I know Milani has one. If you know of any illuminating under-eye primers from cruelty-free brands, please notate them below for me. I'm always, I will be checking things out because this was my holy grail for ever since it came out. And so I definitely need to find something else because this is basically all that I use on a daily basis. I do have other concealers, and when I need them, I use them, but this is pretty much all I use. And then for foundation, Laura Geller is not cruelty-free, but it's the only foundation I have. This is the Laura Geller Balance and Brighten in Regular. I do have every intention of branching out. Hopefully in a couple of weeks I'll have my taxes. If nothing unforeseen happens, I'm probably going to take a little trip to Lexington, and if Physicians Formula, for example, is on a good sale, I might pick up a couple things there. I do have interest in the Amazonian Clay foundation from Tarte. I have interest in several of the foundations from It Cosmetics. So, and I was poking around on the All Natural Face website last night, and they actually have the loose mineral foundations, like Bare Minerals. And so I was looking at that, and I thought about trying that. But I have a lot of ideas in head. Physicians Formula has the mineral wear powder that can be used according to Tati from Glam Life Guru. She stated that she uses that as a quick powder foundation. Pretty Daisies, Kathleen, she said that she's used the Milani Multitasking Face Powder as a foundation. So I was looking at that. And so I've seen a lot of things. And so I'm going to try a couple things very soon. But this is all I have right now. So that's what you see in every video pretty much. For bronzer, I have the Skinny Dip from Bare Minerals. I've been using it forever, and look, you can kind of see where it's dipped down. I'm so close to pan. It's not even funny. But I never knew how long these things lasted. When this one's done, I have every intention of probably buying the Milk Chocolate Soleil from Too Faced. But because that's the only light bronzer that's grabbed my attention. For blush, this is a sample I have of the Bare Minerals Cheek Tint in Flirt. I'm almost done with that. And everything so far that has not been cruelty-free is in my project pan, except for this. And that's, honestly, it is by extension, because anything that's not cruelty-free is by extension, you know, to be used up. But if we put everything in the project pan, we'd never get done, so you get the point. And then I used my e.l.f. Mineral Infused Mascara. I dig this stuff. I'll be changing out very soon and trying a new one. But I do like it pretty well. But I want to try a few more before I nail down this is my Holy Grail, because this is not Holy Grail. This is good, but it's not Holy Grail. And then for my eyes, I used the Crimson Amulet palette from NYX. I took this color all over the lid, and all the way up. This color is right here under the brow. I used this color in the crease. And the one thing that I didn't bring with me is my eyeliner, but you guys are probably very familiar with it. It's the Urban Decay Pencil 24/7 pencil in 0. Yeah, it's 0. And I'm using that also. I'm using that up. Oh, and then this was my all-over base color. It is the exact same color as my natural skin with no bronzer. And then I mixed these two together to blend things out right here. And then my favorite part, of course, if you don't know, I'm a lippy junkie. So my favorite part is the lippies at all times. I am using, and I'm loving this, this is the Exposed Matte Lip Tint. This is one of their Lip Surgences. And then, I like it by itself. I do. I looked at it when I first got it and went, ew, it's brown. And I avoided it for the longest time. But then I put it on yesterday, and it became this, you could almost see a little pinkness. Maybe it was my lips. I don't know. But I love this now. Love, love, love. And now I know I must have exposed blush. But anyway. And then this is one of the lip glosses from the Carried Away kit. This is Anna. And so that's on top. And so this is my first spring face of the day. And I hope you guys have a great one. I have a couple more videos to film today. So you will be seeing beauty things I suck at and my favorite spring nail polishes very, very soon. So you guys have a great one. Bye.